The human race once ruled Tyria. Now, we struggle to hold our ground. We've been defeated, driven back, and broken. But we will not surrender. So many nations have fallen. Only Kryta still stands. Our faith is strong, despite the silence of the six gods. With courage, we'll make our stand in divinity's reach. The city is my home. I was born to common folk, just one among many. My friends and I don't seek attention or glory. It's hard enough making ends meet. But I believe we can still shape a brighter world out of the ashes of the past. Today, I stepped outside of divinity's reach to see the world. But when I arrived in Shaymore, the town was under siege by centaurs. Innocent villagers are in danger. Someone has to help. We can't go on living our lives in fear. I have to fight. I have to make a stand. This is my story.
Sergeant, there are more centaurs on the other side of town. Captain Thackeray's calling for reinforcements at the garrison.
If he's calling for help, it must be serious. But I can't spare anyone.
I'll go. Captain Thackeray's never failed divinity's reach. If I can help him, I will.
Balthazar, bless you. That's the spirit that'll win this war. Good luck.
Huge!
That, soldier, is a threat. We're destroyed! It's not dead yet! Brace yourselves. I think it's gonna explode!
Where am I? What happened?
You were injured when the elemental exploded. Captain Thackeray brought you here personally. You've been unconscious for 3 days. You had lots of visitors. Villagers you rescued, some seraph, and even a tavern keeper from the city and his daughter. She came by every day.
That'd be my friends Andrew and Petra. I'll have to go see them once I'm fully recovered. What should I do now?
Fresh air and exercise are the best medicine. The goddess Duena helped you. Perhaps you could help others?
Thanks, I will. And thanks for taking such good care of me.
Come on, sweetness, just one dance. Let's see where it takes us.
Only if you get a job, a haircut, and a clue. And maybe not even then.
Hi. I'm so glad to see you. I heard that you were up and around, but I was still worried.
I'm fine. Thanks for coming to see me. You know I love you and your father, but you both worry too much.
That's because you take too many risks.
Hey, girl! Stop gabbing and bring me a drink!
I think you've had enough, buddy. You're cut off. Now get out of my tavern.
Don't make me cripple you, old man. Give me more ale, and this time, it's on the house.
Leave my father alone, you ugly goon, or I'll call the seraph.
Ugly? I'll show you ugly, honey. You're looking for a fight, because now you got one. Don't let him have it.
My gift!
I'm gonna knock you out and look good doing it.
Let's play who can hit the hardest. I'll go first.
Bandits, thieves, and brawlers, by order of the Ministry Guard, you are all under arrest.
Hey, they started it. I was just defending my friend.
Commander Sarantine, what's the meaning of this? What are you doing here?
Nice of you to show up, Captain. I'm here keeping the peace, something you and your Seraph can't seem to do.
Thanks to your interference. There's no way I'm letting you take the hero who fought beside me at Shaymore Garrison. I'll vouch for this one.
Now who's interfering? And on behalf of a mere commoner? What foolishness. Guards, take the rest of these maggots to the prison. We're done here.
Captain, please, that ugly goon hurt my father. Can you help us?
That looks nasty. It could take weeks to heal without the right medicine, and that medicine is expensive.
I hate to call in a marker, Captain, but I did help you when you needed it. Mind if I ask you to return the favor?
For the hero of Shaymore? Done. Talk to Lieutenant Francis at the 9th Company's base camp. Tell him I sent you, and he'll give you all the supplies you need.
Rest, Dad. I'll find a way to help you no matter what.
If Sarantine keeps swiping our
And that's
low-level
that.
prisoners, we'll have to start arresting a better class of villain.
Petra, what are you doing here? How did you find this place?
I followed you. I'm not going to sit around and worry about my father when I can help. Families look out for each other. You're like family too. I'm not losing either of you. Not without a fight.
Fine, you can help. But stay close and be careful.
Stop worrying about me. I can take care of myself. You're the one who just got out of the hospital. It feels good swinging Miss Timber again. She's been tucked away behind the bar for too long.
I hate when Ted leaves Jake in charge. He just took all the loot away to organize it.
He'd better organize it into equal shares, or I'm gonna knife him. Ted or no Ted.
I've got to get these supplies back to the Seraph. I'll bring your father what he needs right after I talk to Lieutenant Francis.
All right, but hurry. I'll go check on Dad. See you back at the tavern. I'll see you soon.
May Balthazar strengthen you.
Easy, Andrew. Here, drink this. It probably tastes terrible, but it'll get you back on your feet.
Settle down, Dad. I'm here now, and you'll be better soon. Thanks to you, my friend. And please, can you thank Captain Thackeray for us?
Of course. I need to speak with him anyway. I've learned something important he needs to know. Captain Thackeray, what are you doing here?
We came to check on the tavern keeper. And on you. But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce Countess Anise, Master Exemplar of the Shining Blade.
It's an honor, my lady. Captain, I found the medical supplies, but there's something else. Twitchy Jake was there. He's free, even though he was arrested in the tavern brawl.
Is that so? There's been no trial. Those troublemakers should still be in prison, unless they've been deliberately freed. But who would do that? And why?
They'll never tell us willingly. I'd send someone to infiltrate their hideout, but they know my seraph.
I'll go. I don't want Big-Nosed Ted and his gang on the loose. And I still owe them for hurting my friend.
What a brave little soldier you are. You'll need a disguise, of course. Hooligans only talk freely to each other.
I can tell you where their hideout is. All you need is an outfit from one of the bandits themselves, and you're in.
Leave it to me. I'll get the gear I need to blend in and see what they're up to.
Outstanding. Pull this off, and you'll be doing Kryta and her queen a great service. And you will have impressed me yet again. Good luck. Undercover work is tricky. To pull this off, you'll have to eat, breathe, think, and stink like a bandit.
Fair weather we're having.
Welcome to the barbecue, new meat. My name's Switch.
I'm called Shadow. I, got out just today.
Free pardon, huh? Me too. Cheers for the ministry, eh? Who'd have known they were such an understanding bunch? We're gearing up for a big job this time. Make yourself useful and ask around for something to do.
I'm Uptown Johnny, baby. Man plus.
Where did I put those fuses?
What?
Where did I put those fuses?
Ah, here's our favorite new undercover operative now. Let's see if the hero Shaymore can shed some light on things.
May Balthazar strengthen you.
Ted thinks we can't be in two places at once. But that's why the gods invented teamwork.
The orphanage is this way. Keep moving!
Anyone know how it started?
Stop them! Before the fire spreads!
Arson? Who would burn down an orphanage on purpose?
Look at him run. Like vermin.
It's the Seraph. Finish the job.
Rat. Knock you out and look at
Math time, kids. How many bombs does it take to set a city on fire?
Bombs, take it! Another one down. Keep it up. They're tough. They're no match for us.
Get back! Someone get over here and help children
You want a piece of me? Come
Stay
and
behind
get
you,
it!
children.
Me as hell. You'll be feeling that one for days. Gaining adrenaline.
Murdering scum.
Someone please
Thank you.
save the children.
Thank you so much. Every child is safe. Thanks to you. Cormier bless you.
The Ministry God will take it from here.
I don't see any nobles. This is Seraph business. My people will make the arrests.
If you insist. Tell me, how did you respond so quickly?
We were in the right place at the right time. Don't underestimate the Seraph, Commander.
Very well. Congratulations on doing your job correctly, Thackeray. For once. Ministry Guard, clear out!
All right, we're done here. Let's head over to the hospital and check on Lieutenant Francis. If it's anything like this, he'll need our help.
Come on, we're leaving. Out of my way, peasant.
Lieutenant Francis, what's the situation here? We got all the people out, sir, but so far we haven't found any.
Time to do some real damage.
Francis, tell me you got everyone out of there in time.
No, sir. Sorry, sir. We got some of the people clear, but there were still people inside when it went up.
I want injury and casualty counts right away. Did you at least catch the arsonists?
No, sir. Never even saw them. Sorry, sir.
We had better luck at the orphanage. Big-Nosed Ted won't cause anyone any trouble ever again.
That's not enough. We have to do better. Look, we've all been through a lot, and this isn't the time or place for a debriefing. Especially not with Sarantine sniffing around. She keeps turning up at these crime scenes, but always too late. I'm starting to wonder if there's a connection. Meet me in my office after you've had a chance to rest up. We'll discuss our next move then. It's my fault. I never should have sent Francis alone. He's a good man. He's not...
You're too hard on yourself, Logan. And on everyone else. The Queen doesn't expect perfection. Why do you?
Wait, what? What's up with my face? And why do I have to be the burned one?
It's not permanent, so stop crying. We need to be in the cells before Serentine arrives. Let's move.
I was too hard on Francis. Ultimately, the responsibility lies with me.
I hear something.
It's coming from below, and that floor grate is moving. So that's how they've been getting in and out without being seen.
Patience, Logan. Hush, or you'll give away the entire game.
Ted, springing you is becoming a full-time job, you troll-faced goon. Come on, I'm getting you out of here.
Thanks, Commander, but I'm not Ted, and you're not going anywhere.
The game is over, Serentine. If you want to live, throw down your weapons. Now.
Clever. Finally one step ahead of me, eh, Logan? Too bad you won't live to brag about it. Gods, leave no one alive. That's an order.
Rally to me! Shield formation! I can't be seen here.
What are we waiting for?
Idiots.
Rush
Kill
them!
You can wait.
Time to disengage.
Spread out and take them down.
Almost there. Adrenaline rush.
Pay for your disrespect!
Gaining adrenaline.
That was exhilarating. And effective. Commander Serentine's little work release program is officially shut down. You've won a major victory for your queen, Captain. But it wouldn't have happened without the help of our new friend.
Anissa's right. Congratulations are in order. You have more than earned the gratitude of the Seraph. Enjoy your victory. I'll be in touch with you again soon. Divinity's Reach can always use someone we can trust.
I'll be ready. Are you the one who sent me the amulet? What can you tell me about my family? Please, I have to know.
I am and I can, hero of Shaymore. I thought you might be interested. I'm not just here to talk, though. I aim to reunite you with your parents.
Reunite us? Where are they? Why haven't they looked for me sooner?
Oh, don't be like that. I came a long way to find you, you know. And I'm sure they'll explain everything when you meet them. In the mists! Attack! Time to die, hero.
As soon as you catch your breath, we should talk. Excellent work handling those foul cultists, citizen. May they know Grenth's justice. I'm Exemplar Salia of the Shining Blade. This is Exemplar Mehid.
A pleasure, I'm sure. You say those were cultists?
White Mantle, to be exact. Ancient enemies of Kryta. They often target defenders of the kingdom and its queen.
I thought the White Mantle were just a children's tale told on Mad King's Day. Why would they have this amulet from my parents, though? Why bother attacking me?
Well, they're quite real, as you've seen. And judging from the symbol on that amulet, I'd say your family has been very loyal to the kingdom.
A mark of the king's favor? That's interesting. Probably from Queen Jenna's father, if I had to guess. We're out to raid a White Mantle hideout we found recently. A hunting lodge near Beetleton. It'll be dangerous, but the cultists there may know more.
I think I know that hunting lodge. I'll meet you there, and I won't take no for an answer. I can help you on your raid, and maybe I can learn what happened to my parents.
Glad to have you with us. Let's go destroy these White Mantle zealots.
Idiot.
Time to do some real damage.
Leave a shining blade right to us?
They don't live to tell the tale. Attack!
How did we need
Let's do this.
Maybe valuable information here.
Adrenaline
We should search
rising.
this place.
Hey, I found something. A list of names. Captain Thackeray, Countess Anise, a few others. Here's my name, with a description. Hero of Shaymore. Child of the Queen's spies?
Grant's teeth, that's a list of targets. Every name on here is one of the Queen's allies. If they manage to take out all of these people...
We won't let that happen. But first I have to warn Captain Thackeray. I can't let him face this danger alone. He may even be able to help us.
You're right. Anise won't like us sharing information so recklessly. But this is an emergency. We'll meet you at Captain Thackeray's office. Stay safe.
What were you thinking, bringing a civilian into this matter? No. Especially this one.
I apologize, Master Exemplar. It was necessary.
Enough. There are more urgent matters at hand. We will discuss this matter later.
May the Six watch over you.
You look grim, my friend. What's wrong?
We've learned that the White Mantle has been trying to eliminate the Queen's allies. My name was on a list of targets we found. So were yours and the Countess's, among others.
The White Mantle? We can't let those roaches continue to spread. I'll mobilize the Seraph and burn this cult to the ground.
Logan, no. You've been fighting centaurs for too long. The White Mantle are cunning, treacherous foes. They will predict your moves, outmaneuver you. The Shining Blade has been fighting them for a long time. We know the best way to deal with the Mantle. Stealth and cunning.
We need to move quickly. They probably know we're coming either way. Our friend has been invaluable so far. Perhaps the hero of Shaymore could offer some insight here.
Agreed. So, my friend, the choice is yours. Stealth or strength?
What to do now?
Get into position, everyone. I'll approach. When they make their move, you all rush in and spring the trap.
You, Captain. No offense, but the Shining Blade and the White Mantle have a long history. Don't you think I would make a more tempting lure?
No doubt. Wouldn't that seem a little suspicious? You, out walking alone, the Queen nowhere in sight? At least I move about on my own regularly.
That's a good point. Where do you want us then, Captain? Anywhere is fine, so long as we're close to the action.
The ruins at the top of this hill would make for good cover. They're well elevated. We'd be able to see and hear everything.
Sounds perfect. Just be ready to move quickly when things turn ugly.
Logan playing the part of the helpless victim. This should be interesting. Shh! Here they come.
Well, Captain Thackeray, a long way from home, aren't we? I thought we'd have saved you for last, but since you're here...
Oh dear, oh mercy, the White Mantle is upon me. Whoa, lamentation! Is this the end for poor Logan?
Are you mocking me? I don't think you understand how this works. White Mantle, give the captain a demonstration.
No thanks. I think I already have a pretty good idea. Now!
Well, I'm glad that's over with.
I think we were too easy on them personally. After multiple attempted murders and abusing the memory of your parents, they got off light.
Will you be all right?
I think so, yeah. Thanks for asking.
Speaking of your parents, with this phase of the operation complete, I can tell you that Celia and I think we've located your parents' last known residence.
That's fantastic. I want to check it out. If Anise can spare you two for one more mission, I mean.
By all means. The Shining Blade is in your debt. It's the least we can do.
The house is south of the Delanian foothills. We'll meet you there. And if there's anything worth finding, we'll find it.
Is this the place? I'm eager to get started.
It is. Watch your step, though. When we scouted around earlier, it looked like someone or something may have moved in.
Countess Anise asked us not to say more than necessary, as this is technically a royal matter. But I think you deserve what truth we can give you. Your parents were spies for the last king of Kryta, Jenna's father. They helped track and destroy White Mantle's cells, saving many lives in the process.
And this was their house.
Yes. The last message on file from your parents states that they feared White Mantle cultists had discovered their secret. They were planning to flee.
The Shining Blade lost contact with them after that. Either they fled to safety or...
Either way, I have to know. Let's go inside. If there are clues to be found, we'll find them here.
It seems the White Mantle found your parents after all. I'm so sorry.
I'd always hoped my parents were still out there, waiting to find me. That's, a hard dream to give up. But at least now I know.
They gave their lives to defend Kryta against one of its oldest, greatest enemies. I'm sure they'd be proud of you.
These gravestones, though, who placed them?
Friends, perhaps? Fellow agents? We may never know. It was likely the same people who rescued you and took you to safety in Divinity's Reach.
I want to thank you both for finding this place, and for telling me as much as you could. All my life I've wondered, and now I finally have peace.
My friend, this was never just another mission. Helping you with this has been our pleasure, believe me.
We'll meet again, I'm sure of it. Until then, stay safe.
Your Majesty, Captain Thackeray. I was summoned?
Indeed. I'm glad you're here, my friend. Kryta needs you once more.
You know I'll do anything I can to help. What's the problem, Captain?
There's a swamp in southern Kryta called Lichcroft Mere. The area's been hit hard by our war with the Centaurs. Most of the lumber there goes to build catapults and defenses, so it's common practice to use strips of marsh moss instead of firewood on cold nights. However, the Seraph have brought me recent reports that risen undead, servants of Or, have been seen in the swamp.
Risen? The dragon's minions? If they're in the swamp, anyone who goes in there would be in great danger.
Precisely. The three orders of Tyria are pushing to be involved, but can't agree on a plan. While they bicker, my people are at risk. Hero, I have summoned you to act as advocate of the crown. I want you to meet with the orders and take charge of the situation.
You'll be dealing with the Vigil, the Durman Priory, and the Order of Whispers. All three specialize in fighting Zaitan and its minions. However, they all use different methods. It'll be your job to decide which plan is best, and then act on it.
You will have the full authority of the crown to handle this situation. Will you accept this task, Hero?
Your Majesty, I will. I'm honored to serve Kryta and my queen.
Thank you. Go, and meet with the Order representatives as soon as possible. I look forward to your report.
It's fun. Where have you been? Leave that nice person alone and come to me.
Finally. Thank Dwayne you're here. I am Scholar Joser of the Durman Priory. We've been expecting you.
You're here to make decisions, and that's exactly what we need.
For once, Ehan's right about something. I'm Hiroki, a crusader with the Vigil. The Risen forces are active in Lichcroft Mere. There are missing villagers. Mostly children. We've got to get soldiers in there. The Vigil has a squad standing by. They're ready to sweep the area on your signal, Advocate. Just give the word.
Advocate, I'm sure you can see that such an approach would only cause more problems. The Derman Priory has a wondrous device called the Mortis Verge. We believe in using intellect to fight the dragons. Saves on manpower, you know, and we have achieved some marvelous advancements.
Your device is theoretical, untested. You want to risk children on that? Vigil steel is tried and true.
I'm with the Order of Whispers. We brought this to the Queen's attention, but we'll leave the frontline fighting to the others.
Very well. Hiroki, Josir, give me a moment to think this over, and then I'll decide.
We know so little. Greetings and salutations, Advocate. A fine day for a walk in the swamp, wouldn't you agree?
You're mighty cheerful for someone headed to take on the Risen. What's up?
But I always enjoy a priory expedition. Experimentation, research, discovering lost artifacts in an old musty tomb, then more experimentation. Every day is a new adventure in the Derman Priory. It's a fine life.
You do manage to make it sound exciting. So, what's this new trinket you were telling me about?
It's called the Mortis Verge. It allows the holder to easily distinguish the living from the risen dead, but also confuddles the undead, making it harder for them to find you.
That does sound useful. Who built this thing?
Would it surprise you if I said it was based on a Char invention? The Priory values ideas and innovation no matter where the genius occurs. The dragons aren't being picky, so why should we? Any weapon we can use against them is worth exploring.
Char, huh? Well, I can't fault your reasoning, especially if it helps us defeat these undead. Fire that thing up, and let's go find those missing kids.
Magnificent! The Mortis Verge worked. Perhaps not perfectly, but certainly better than I hoped.
It's an impressive device. Tell me, is the Derman Priory full of such things?
Yes and no. More importantly, our order is full of the kind of people who like to invent this sort of thing. And, I might add, people like you, brave enough to test it. You would be a fine addition to our order, you know.
What else does the order do?
Anything. Everything. We travel the world seeking lost knowledge to use against Zaitan. Exciting, no?
It sounds very interesting. Thank you for telling me about it. We'd better get back and share news of our victory with the others. Thanks again for your assistance. This was extreme.
We need to deal the undead a decisive blow. Remove the army, and we remove the threat.
There's an intelligence to their movements. We need to discover the root of the problem, not just follow them from fight to fight.
At the cost of lives, the undead are attacking now. If we sit idle, people will die.
Advocate, the representatives have reported your success. Well done.
Thank you, Logan. I'm glad we saved the children, but the undead are still a problem.
I'm told the children saw a Seraph soldier in the swamp, and their stories were quite appalling. They were as frightened of him as of the undead. If this was that soldier, the children say he's become violent and incoherent. They also say that the undead weren't attacking him.
There aren't any Seraph outposts in Lichcroft Mere. What's a lone soldier doing out there?
According to Seraph reports, a corporal named Kellogg didn't report for duty. I'd assumed he was AWOL in Lion's Arch, but maybe there's more to it.
This Kellic could be under Zaitan's influence. Could he be inciting the Risen and making them more aggressive? Maybe he's a necromancer?
We don't have time for theories, Advocate. Vigil scouts marked more undead approaching the town of Triskel Quay. The corruption is spreading.
If so, then Triskel Quay is just a symptom. Whatever's drawing the undead inland will continue to do so even if we save the town. We should investigate what happened to Kellic. He may be the key to these attacks. Till we know what's going on, we're just plugging leaks.
You want to go on a wild goose chase, Ehan? Fine. But don't risk Triskel Quay. We need soldiers to defend the town or people will die.
A few will die now, but we'd be saving many in the long run. The Order of Whispers is prepared to make that exchange.
It's a good thing that decision's not up to you two. Advocate, it's in your hands.
Some must fight so that all may be free.
Too rich for my blood. Next payday, I'll be back.
It's worse than we feared. Zaitan's minions are everywhere.
It looks bad down there. Do we have enough soldiers to save the town?
Whether we do or not, we're going to try. If my death saves an innocent life, then I've done my duty as Vigil. But I plan to go down fighting.
Agreed. What's Vigil protocol in this kind of situation?
Well, we've got no time to form ranks. I sent our soldiers ahead into the town to drive back the undead. They'll need our help.
I'm ready for a fight, Hiroki. Let's not waste any more time.
May Balthazar strengthen you.
Tell me more.
We were in real trouble until you showed up. Those undead came out of nowhere.
How did the attack start?
First thing I saw was Corporal Kellic screaming and cursing. Then the undead started swarming and I lost track of him.
Kellic. You know him? Where is he now?
Do I know him? Sure. Kellic's assigned to this post, but he's been missing for days. It's not like him to go AWOL. Look, I don't want to get him in trouble. Kellic is a good soldier and a good man. He probably just overstayed his leave. It's that pirate girl. I don't know why he was looking for her, but I'd bet she's done something to him.
Pirate girl? What was her name?
I think he said it was Elastia. Probably meant Elastia Crow. She's crew of a ship docked southeast of Nebo Terrace.
All right, Captain. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Elastia Crow had a rare talent for precognition. I wonder what Kelloc wanted to know.
Whatever it was, I think the information drove him mad. I'm surprised that doesn't happen to more Priory scholars, too.
Clearly, the Order of Whispers has no respect for pure research.
Advocate, good to see you. How'd your mission go?
We didn't find Kellic, but we discovered that he's connected to a pirate named Elastia Crow. I want to talk to her and see what she knows.
Talk with her? I'm afraid that's impossible. She's dead. Her pirate ship, the Ravenous, was destroyed by an undead attack 2 days ago.
You're sure she's dead? Did any of her crew survive?
Even if she's dead, Elastia was a seer. She might have seen this coming and left something behind that we could use.
A few of her crew are still alive, camped near the wreckage of their ship. She might have told them more about what's going on.
We need to find out what Kellic wanted from Elastia. Pirates don't tend to be trusting folk. I think a little nautical infiltration and investigation is in order.
The Order of Whispers are a disreputable, shady bunch. You and the pirates would get along just fine. I have a better suggestion. Even if Elastia Crow is dead, she can still be helpful. I know an accomplished priestess of Grenth who could summon the pirate spirit.
The Durman Priory's better suggestion is to disturb the dead? You scholars really will turn over every rock to get your answers. Even tombstones.
Hiroki, any suggestions from the Vigil?
None, Advocate. While these two are squirreling for answers, Vigil soldiers will watch for another undead attack.
It's your call, Advocate. Infiltrate the pirates, or summon Elastia's spirit.
Hello.
Praise the Sinks. Too rich for my blood. Next payday, I'll be back.
And that's that.